Hi, my name is Matthew Claar. This is my week 4 assignment for the TEM class. What I learned about the industry, um, all of the terms, I really hadn't spent much time looking up the terms. So learning, what the polygon count was, and all of those terms was interesting to me. It gave me more insight into the industry. I also learned that all of our degrees, it doesn't matter whether you're in game design, graphic, art, it doesn't matter what it is. We're all connected, we're all part of the same big team and the same big family. And I was actually pretty excited to learn about that because I thought it was going to be like, all right, game designers go over here, graphic artists go over there, and then we just all do our own thing, that we don't work together. So learning that we all come together to create these projects is really cool for me. I think the most important thing I learned for going into to my future is how important networking is. I've always been kind of a social recluse. Well, not always. Really, it's ever since my deployments to Afghanistan. I have trouble getting out there, and I'm not always necessarily the friendliest person around. So, learning how big networking is and creating that community for yourself, for support, feedback, everything that you may or may not need was really helpful for me. I'm getting myself out there more. This class required me to put myself in a place where I was uncomfortable, which is social media. So that I'm really excited about moving forward with that. Out of all of the assignments that we did and learned about in this class, I think my most important tool moving on in the future, whether it's future classes, my career once I graduate, is the plan of attack. The plan of attack assignment this week really helped me set the pace for the rest of the month. I always, the first few classes, I kind of had, I guess, like this panic moment every week, like, oh no, I better get this assignment done, like I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. Where the plan of attack, it was like, okay, what do I have on there today? And I would take care of that portion of whatever the assignment was. If I had to do research for the assignment, I do research that day, and I might start a little bit on the assignment, but my main focus would be whatever was on the calendar for that day, and I would just do it to completion on that day. And it made the pacing and everything for the assignments and the weeks really manageable, and easier for me to understand and follow along with the class material. If I was going to give any advice to future students taking this course, it would be read the rubric every time, all the way through. Don't just read like the first half of it and think that you've got it. I did that on one assignment and didn't get a very good grade. Mr. Galbraith, was nice enough to let me reread the rubric and do it again to earn a little bit of points back. But if I would have just taken the time to read the rubric all the way through, that wouldn't have happened. All of my professors so far have been adamant about read the rubric, read the rubric, read the rubric. I really didn't understand how important it was until I failed, on an assignment because I didn't read all the way through. So mistakes were made, but the important thing is I learned from my mistakes. And moving forward, I will always read the rubric. Overall, I think the class was great. It gave me an overall view of the industry that I'm going into. I want to be a game designer. I had done a little bit of research, but I didn't really know what to research, and this class really helped me focus and give me the tools that I needed to research more in depth exactly what my career field entails. And it helped me cement my choice in being a game designer. I really, really want to work as a game designer, and everything that I learned in this class, all the research that I did, just helped let me know that I've made the right decision for something I'm very passionate about, something that I'm going to love doing, and I don't think it'll ever be work. I'll always be passionate about game design and what I'm doing, and that's really important to me, because if work is work, then in my opinion you're not setting yourself up for happiness, and that's a really important part of my life. So thank you very much, Professor Galbraith, all of my fellow classmates. I look forward to working with you in the next class and in the future classes after that one, and then eventually in our prospective career fields. I think that we've got a great group of people, and I look forward to seeing what all of us create.